Llancaich Fawr manor in Glamorgan is reportedly haunted by the ghost of a Victorian housekeeper.
Oh, I know we have ghosts. It's not a feeling, I know that there are sights and sounds that we can't explain. Yes, I'd like to find out more. Yes, who wouldn't?
Ed Williams and his family bought Llancaich Fawr manor in the 1940s, but his father died in 1971, leaving Ed and his mother unable to afford the upkeep. The council bought the property in 1979, and Ed now helps run the site as a living history museum. He says he has lived with strange noises in the house all his life, but it's now that he wants to know more.
People who have seen figures in the house, my first thought is disbelief. And up until 5 or 6 years ago, I would really have disbelieved anything until I saw it. A gentleman, Victorian gentleman, ran past me from behind at great speed towards that wall. And in fact, he disappeared through that wall. There was another person at the doorway who works here, and I said to her, well, didn't you see him? And she said, no. She didn't see anything. Our most infamous of characters is Martha.
I am Martha, and I am the housekeeper of Llancaich Fawr Manor. I first came here in 1892. I have been walking these lonely corridors ever since.
Crisp footsteps, strong, firm, can be nothing else other than footsteps, with what I thought was quite a heavy character. They only went in one direction. There were only 4 of them. I got used to them. This is the room where Matty has been seen on 2 occasions. The first and probably most dramatic is Jeff Hamer, and there was a bed just there Jeff was sleeping in, and he says that Matty appeared to him from the fireplace.
It's something that you don't normally expect when you go to visit a friend or stay with a friend. Especially when you hadn't been warned or hadn't been informed and you'd heard no stories about the house. As far as I was concerned, it was just a large, old, historic farmhouse. We went to bed, the light was off, it was pitch black. I seemed to be awakened, I'd say the early hours of the morning. It felt exactly like somebody opened the window. There was a cold draft on my face. And when I looked up then, there was this white figure just at the bottom of the bed, looking down on me as if to say, well, who are you? What are you doing here? She didn't turn, she didn't make a sound, she just went backwards and passed through the wall.
He was sitting up in bed and he was really white.
I don't believe in ghosts. In fact, I still don't think I believe in ghosts. But I can only answer as to what I saw that particular night.
She is the one that most people see from outside. Some see her inside. She's the one that's talked about more than any other.
I know there are people in the manor house who are not my people anymore. So why have I been left behind? It is like being forever trapped between this world and the next. The reason? I know not.
There's so many stories that have been passed down through the years about Martha, that she died an unhappy death. Some say she was pregnant and her husband was in the Boer War. Some say she threw herself out of the window. I doubt everything first, you see. Even though I saw this Victorian gentleman in the garden, I still doubt everything.
Ed Williams has decided to bring in a local medium, Rosie Malone.
No, never.
Well, we have a housekeeper here, Martha, who's been seen by many, many people. This is where Martha's been seen several occasions, yes.
Right. Yeah, she's here now.
Why can't I see her then?
Not everybody has what they used to call the second sight.
So if you can see her, where is she?
She's standing over there.
What age was she when she died?
27.
How?
She died in a fire.
Where? Here?
Her clothes caught on this, and up she went. No, he knows you're there, yes, he does know you're there.
I'm intrigued. I mean, you've only just come into this house. Why does Mattie quite freely converse with you?
She knows I'm a medium.
Why is she seen at the windows upstairs?
Because that used to be her bedroom.
Ask Mattie something that you wouldn't possibly know.
That you were ill as a little boy. Yeah?
How many? Yeah, all right. I mean, it's no good. That's yes.
That's as far as she's prepared to go. Apparently it's very personal. You were ill as a little boy. A lot of your time, your mother spent a lot of time feeding you to build up your strength again.
That's dead right. I was one of twins. I'm a twin. And the other twin died. Well, now let's think of something. Now,
no, she's fine. She's fine.
Good, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Pleasure to meet you.
Bye-bye.
Cheerio. Even though I'm still a skeptic, I know there's company, but I also know there's no threat.